Hello, this is Sean O'Neill, and this is the progress report for my final project in MEMS 5001. To recap my project, I am going to be tackling a toy pickup problem, which is modeled on a general pickup and delivery problem, in finding the shortest path between a population of toys and delivering them to the appropriate bins. Also shown on this slide is my objective function. Progress on my project proceeds well, though the scope has been narrowed somewhat. I expect to be using the built-in linear integer optimization solver in MATLAB rather than using a genetic algorithm. I might not be able to integrate a clustering by toy type algorithm just because of time constraints by the end. I expect my final report to look at the performance of my code versus the number of toy nodes and carrying capacity and toy bins. Some of the simplifications that I have adopted in recent days are that I expect, instead of using a maximum weight heuristic, I'll be using a maximum carrying capacity. And carrying capacity will be enforced manually in the program via the clustering technique rather than as an explicit constraint in the solver. I expect to only assume one agent, and the population will be partitioned by determining the closest number of toy nodes from a seeded and random starting position based on my carrying capacity. I also am going to adopt a dummy node technique that I have been researching in order to maintain a pseudo closed path in the code. Specifically, the code will take the form of a heavily modified and augmented TSP script that can be found on the MathWorks website. However, the problem is complicated in a non-trivial way by needing to stop partly along your path in order to drop off toys. So the problem cannot be solved using all the toy nodes simultaneously. Also here I have shown the progress on the various parts of my code. I believe that I do have enough time in order to finish, although some of the challenges that I foresee are how to code in the subtour elimination constraints and just general programming challenges that come from being a relatively new programmer. That is the progress on my project. Thank you very much. Hello, this is Sean.